Nancy on SillyMeTV.
Our special guest is Ed Lacradara. He's from Animal Adventures of Bolton.
We take in animals that people don't want or can't keep anymore, kids going off to college, or they have an animal that outgrows their house. We're kind of like a safe haven for exotic animals. Okay.
That's a big one. That looks like a Komodo dragon.
Looks like a Komodo dragon, kind of, but it's actually a bearded dragon, which is much easier to deal with than the Komodo dragon. Komodo dragons, you know, 10 feet long, 200 pounds, they bite you. The mouths are so disgusting, you'll usually die from a wild one. The bearded dragons usually grow, 18 inches, get a little chubbier than this. This is Phyllis, so it's a girl, and they're usually very easygoing. She is actually one of the grouchier ones I have. You'll notice she'll puff her beard out sometimes, but she hasn't been with us very long at all.
So is that beard, is that really hair, or is it like a pouch?
No, it's like a pouch, and what it is they'll puff it out, and you see these spikes here, what we call the beard, and then on the sides, they can puff that up and make these spikes hard enough to give you like a little pinprick.
Oh, so it's a defense mechanism.
Defense mechanism. You see, like the Komodo dragon, we said will just eat you. That's his defense, right? And that's a pretty good defense, isn't it? The bearded dragon will camouflage. You find these in the deserts and some, more urban habitats of Australia. But they're very, very well known in the desert areas. And what they'll do is they'll camouflage like this. And if the camouflage doesn't work, they're not going to do like some monitor lizards, like the Komodo dragon's a monitor lizard. They can smack you with the tail. Iguanas, they'll say, hey, take that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, and that, right? You think that's funny? I'll give you some of that. So they'll beat you with the tail. These guys don't do that, so don't worry about that. Some of them will bite you. I've only seen one person that was on TV get bit by one of these. I've never been bit by one. So what they'll do is they'll camouflage. If that doesn't work, they'll puff their beard up like this. They'll go, hey, check me out. I'm big and scary. You afraid? You think that's funny? And if you're not afraid then, they'll turn their beard dark black. And that color means they're what? Very mad. So he's like, check me out. I'm big, I'm puffy, I'm angry. You afraid of me now? You afraid?
No.
No. So if you're still not afraid, one more thing, they act crazy. They bob their head up and down. Go, hey, I'm crazy. You don't want this. You don't want a piece of this. That's basically what they do. And then if you call their bluff and you pick them up, they go, all right, that's all I got.
Do they ever spit anything? Or do
Nope,
they
don't
poison?
spit. Nope, no poison. This one here was sound asleep. She was buried in her sand, and, like I say, she's only been with us a very short time. But she's doing pretty good. She has, she could be a little chubbier, but pretty good with it.
Can we hold her?
Yeah, you can hold her. Start right here. They're pretty popular as pets. The thing I don't like about them, oh, big yawn. The thing I don't like about them, oh, she's going, I'm going to eat you. I am a Komodo dragon. Is they are kind of stinky. I get a lot of parents that call me and go, you know what? People at the pet store say it was a perfect animal for my kid's bedroom, but it stinks. Poop often does, and they poop fairly often. They're omnivores, so they'll eat. We give ours, say, a little fruit salad with crickets and or vegetable salad, with crickets, a few mealworms here and there. But salad and crickets, they go right through you, so they do poop kind of a lot. And we keep them in sand. You got to sift the sand out and clean them every day. Some people don't like to buy crickets. They do love to have crickets, so that's important. But it's a very nice animal. I think it's a pretty easy animal to care for. Out of all the animals we take in, we don't take in that many bearded dragons. This last year we did, but typically we don't because people get them and they really fall in love with them,
How long can they live?
About 5 to 7 years seems to be the average. I've heard some people having them longer. That seems to be about the average with us, about 7 years. And again, they can breed these in different colors, and some people have, this one, no offense, Phyllis, would be considered just kind of an average, ugly, bearded dragon, That's typically what I have, is average, ugly animals. And little teeth. But you see these, bigger and prettier and much more impressive. This is just a run-of-the-mill lizard that was dropped off at our facility. It had some, some issues, but
it looks like this one would blend in the desert.
That one camouflage.
It could be disguised as a stone.
Yep. We actually had one lay eggs yesterday that was dropped off not that long ago, and I think it laid about 20 eggs, very tiny eggs. They'll probably hatch out, and we'll be giving those out. So call us in a couple of months if you're looking for a bearded dragon.
Do they like being petted on the beard?
I think sometimes there's areas that we find that they like, and other times it, you know, it probably just irritates them. You know, different moods. But my kids play with it. I have a 3-year-old son that does animal rescue, and usually you have to rescue the animals from his rescue. So it's very, you know, tolerant animals, never bit them. I tell the parents if they don't bite my kids, they're not going to bite your kids, trust me. So.
And it's very, very hard on the top and soft on the bottom.
Yeah, yep. It's a nice animal.
High-ranking source. I wonder if I could act like I'm like really bored with the conversation.
Just remember cheering when you say the free-flowing candy.
No, we wake up. Candy? Candy? No, you just candy? For the weather.
Cut.
What did you do?
Okay, that one was pretty good, I think.
I fainted from the smell.
Yeah, I do, sir. I have some great talent for this show. It's so good. I'm so excited. Oh.
Melvin, hold your
Wait.
horse.
Nah.
Okay,
He has to interrupt me while I'm doing that.
No, you're supposed to keep going. You have to get more excited.
Okay.
You start off little.
Make it from the top. Snake
No,
is
he
the
forgot
second.
to say. He forgot to say if you jump off it and you say something, you turn into what you say.
Okay, so it was, let's call it Wish Mountain. So there were 3 men going up on
No.
Wish Mountain. No?
Word mountain something.
Okay.
Mountain.
Okay, so what do you want him to say? What did he forget to say?
He said there are 3 guys that climbed up a mountain.
Right.
The first guy, he jumped off and he said eagle. He turned into an eagle. But no, but then why would he turn into an eagle? He would just
Don't play
die.
with the microphone. All right, cut.
Like 15 minutes longer than we're supposed to.
Yeah,
I know.
it's like an animal encyclopedia.
Yeah, that book never made it through like 25.
Sammy, I need you to say bye to your audience.
But I haven't finished the book.
We were supposed to finish the whole book.
Because you guys were taking way too
He has
long.
one more question left. More than half the book.
Okay, that's okay.
2 pages left.
That's okay, we'll do it. We'll do it again. Look at the camera and say bye.
Bye-bye. Would you like to be a part of SillyMeTV? Do you have a joke you would like to share with us?
Maybe you have a talent you'd like to show off.
Do you have a favorite book that you would like to show everybody?
How about a hobby you'd like to talk about? If yes, come join us.
Or you can contact us here by this number on the screen.
What number? I don't see a number.
The number right here.
There's no number there.
Here it is.
I don't see one.
Just call us at
508-839-2983.
Or you can email us at
SillyMeTV@gmail.com. That's SILLYMETV@gmail.com.
See you soon.
Bye.
Later, Sergeant Doofus.
Later, Sergeant. I like that line. Later, Sergeant.
Hey, my sword! My sword! It's my sword!
Now who's gonna go by and
Stop it! Ow! This hurts! You're killing me! Like a bumblebee!
Happiness.
Mommy, I need to go to the bathroom. Really bad. I need to go to the bathroom.
Testing, 1, 2, 3.
You're gonna do like 2, 3 different voices, so do the loudest voice.
Yeah, previously on SillyMeTV, yeah.